Today we are going to write equivalent ratios. So my son is allergic to eggs. He can have them if they are baked at 350 degrees for 30 minutes and if the ratio of eggs to servings is 2 to 6. So that means for every 2 eggs, I'd have to make at least 6 large muffins. And when you have someone with allergic to eggs, you have to use really large muffin tins because if you have to bake muffins for 30 minutes, the regular size ones will burn. All right, but let's say I want to make 30 muffins instead. It's a lot of work. I might just want to throw some in the freezer so they're ready to go. All right, so in addition to writing a ratio with that colon, I can write it with the word 2, or I can also write it it looks like a fraction. And I'm going to put labels with this. I'm going to put eggs up here on the top, and I'm going to put muffins down here on the bottom. I'm just going to abbreviate that. And then I'm going to write another ratio. I'm also going to put eggs here on the top and muffins on the bottom. We have to have some consistency. I'm trying to make 30 muffins. So I'm going to put that number with the word muffins, and I have to figure out how many eggs will it take. All right, so I can maybe look at the number 6 and 30. 6 times what is 30? 5. So I can make 5 times as many muffins. So I'm going to need 5 times as many eggs. So 2 times 5 is 10. So I would need 10 eggs to make 30 muffins. I could also go from top to bottom and say, 6 is 3 times 2. So however many eggs I have, I can make triple that number of muffins. So I could also think what number times 3 is 30, and I'm still going to get 10. So there's going to be more than one way to find the answers today. All right, here's a few more. Let's say we have 3 to 5 equals 6 over x. I'm going to find the smallest number, which is 3. Then I'm going to ask myself, can I multiply it by anything to get the number across from it, or above or below it? Well, 3 times nothing, at least not a whole number, is 5, so I don't want to go that way. 3 times 2 is 6. So I'm doubling it while I'm going across. Kind of like solving for x, I have to do the same thing to both sides, and in this case, the sides are just the top and the bottom. So since I multiplied by 2 on the top, I'm going to multiply by 2 on the bottom. 5 times 2 is 10. Okay, so basically I doubled it on top, I doubled it on the bottom. All right, let's go to the right. Look at this next one on the top. X over 25 equals 2 over 5. I'm going to try the smallest number first, which is 2. And I'm going to ask myself, can I multiply it by anything going across or up or down? Well, I don't know what x is, so I don't want to go that way. 2 times something to get 5, that'll be a decimal, so I don't want to go that way. So since that doesn't work out, I'm going to go with the next smallest number, which would be 5. So I'm going to see if 5 can multiply by anything to make 2 or 25. Can't make 2, that would be silly. But 5 times 5 is 25. I'm going across from right to left, so I'm going to do the same thing up on top, and I'm going to multiply by 5. So 2 times 5 is 10. So that means x is 10. All right, next one down here on the bottom, the smallest number is 1. I'm going to ask myself, I'm going to actually swap colors here so it doesn't get mixed up with that other one. Can I go across or down? I could go either way. Okay, if I go across, I'm going to multiply by 8. And then I would do the same thing on the bottom. 3 times 8 is 24. If I went down, I would multiply by 3. 1 times 3 is 3, and 8 times 3 is also 24. All right, the last example here, I'm starting with 9. I'm going to see if I can multiply by anything going across or up and down. Don't want to go across because I don't know what x is. So 9 times what is 81? I'm going to make 81 with my fingers. That might be backwards to you. I have my 9th finger down, so I'm multiplying by 9. So I also have to multiply by 9 over here. Ooh, but this one is tricky because I don't know what I'm starting with. Some number, I'm starting at the bottom, multiplied by 9, going up, equals 27. So that means it's going to be some smaller number. Oh, that would be 3. If you are stuck, you can also reverse your arrow if you do the inverse operation. So you could actually go from top to bottom and divide by 9. 27 divided by 9 is 3.